I'll be the first person to admit I don't know much about sharpening chainsaws. I used to have a buddy that could hold one up to his neck like a violin and sharpen it out in the woods. I ain't that guy, but I know enough to get by. And some of y'all might not know as much as I know. So here's just a really simple, quick thing about sharpening a chainsaw. Here's my chainsaw. Got it in a vise, so I got it in a place where it's going to be held steady. These teeth on this chainsaw run this way and that way and this way and that way. And if you look at them, you can see that right there. You can also see, if you look really close, see how this little point here looks kind of chewed up. Well, what you want to do is you want to get a blade that fits right in the curve of that, and then you want to do this. You don't want to do back and forth, because that'll fill up your blade with stuff, and then it won't work anymore. Your file, it'll fill your file full of this crap stuff. You want to just go right at that angle, and you want to get it right. You don't want it that way or that way. You want it to fit the direction of that thing right there. And you just do one of these and do another one. You want to look at it. Let's look at it right here. How's that look? You still see that rough edge up here, but you can see how shiny this got right there. So you want to do that again. Do it a few times, like that. Now the other thing it'll help is if you'll get a flat file, and when you sharpen that, take your flat file and rub this little part right here. This is kind of like a safety thing. They make these newer chains with this thing, so then when it grabs your finger, it won't take your finger off before you realize you touched it. But if you sharpen this one and you don't sharpen this one, sometimes this hits the wood before that hits the wood, and you don't get much of a bite. So if you take a straight file, you just sharpen the top of that as you're sharpening that, it'll come out better. I might have a straight file sitting handy by here somewhere, but I might have to look at it. So look at it, look for it. I might have to go look for it, so I won't do that so much right now. But I think y'all got about all you need to start with on sharpening your own saw. So y'all have some fun with that. I like to look at mine, which means I have to put my glasses on. But I like to look at mine and see it, and see what kind of job I'm doing. And what I do is I do all the ones, I do every one, the ones that's this way, I do them, and then I turn it and do it, and then I kind of get a different angle at it, and I do them that way. I might turn the saw around even, I don't know. But anyway, that's how I do it. So, hope that helps. Y'all have a nice day, and we'll see you later. Be better if this didn't turn like that. I might need to reclamp it a little bit to keep that from. I could also tighten. This particular one has these two bolts. If you loosen those two bolts, this is a battery operated Ryobi saw, which is, you know, if you're a real lumberjack, you're not going to be using one of those. But if you're going around your house, this is good enough. And what you do is you loosen these two nuts here. I think they're 9/16. There's a little screwdriver drive right here, and you turn that, and that extends this thing out and tightens that chain. So you want that chain where you can't pull it down so that it gets away from here. You still have some teeth down in that. So you want it to be free, but you don't want it to be all woggly and jangling down like a girl's bracelet. So I won't talk anymore. I'm just going to do this for a while. They make a thing with a handle on it that you can put this in. I got one. I probably ought to go down and get it. In fact, I'll go down and get it, and I'll get me a flat file while I'm down there so I can work on that other part. But when I get through, I want this to look all shiny, and I want this to look good up here too. Okay? Okay. Y'all have a nice day. I love y'all whether you like it or not.